In this example, we want to look at what a completely randomized designed experiment looks like. Now that we know kind of the characteristics and some terminology that goes into our designed experiments, we want to focus on what particular designed experiments might look like. In this case, we have an example of what's called a completely randomized designed experiment. And what that means is we're going to randomly assign people into the groups that we want to look at. So here I have an example where 247 women between the ages of 70 and 93 participated in the study. These women, 247 of them, were randomly assigned into 3 different groups. Group 1 was a computer class, Group 2 was an exercise program, and Group 3 was they just had to stick to their normal routine. At the end of this, after 6 months, the women were issued a survey that results in an age satisfaction score, and it was determined that Group 2, the exercise group, had a significantly higher age satisfaction than the subjects in the other 2 groups. So this is what we call a completely randomized designed experiment. And the idea behind it again is that we're going to determine our groups, but then we randomly assign people into each of the 3 groups. Now, our treatment groups were in other words, our explanatory variable were the computer class, the exercise program, and the normal routine. And then our response variable, so what did they use to measure the outcome of this experiment, was the age satisfaction survey. When we are looking at this type of a design, an illustration that you might come up with might look something like this. So you can see that on the left, we have our people that are enrolled in the research, or we've got the start of the research. We're going to randomly assign the 247 people into the 3 groups. And each of those groups was, the treatment part was the 90 minutes of computer, exercise, or normal behavior. And then at the end of all of this, you just come back in and evaluate your results. So this is what a completely randomized design looks like.